What up, everyone? How's everything going? I'm good. How's your life? Anyway, I wanted to do this video response. I haven't done one in a long time, but when I see a video that comes out and it just jumps out at me and it makes me think about it, and it's just like, okay, I want to do a video response about this. And I'm going to do a video response in regards to Trexspacestation, my good buddy Ben. And he asked the question, are open world games demanding too much? And my answer to that is yes. Now that when I look at everything and I think about everything, as far as how the transition has happened, as far as the way games are being delivered to us, if you look at some of the top-notch games that are out right now, they're large. They're not just games that you're just going to be able to just breeze on through. It's funny that we complained about those games back then. We last gen even, we were complaining about games being 5 to 10 hours or 5 to 8 hours. It was somewhere in that middle, that weird space that we did not care for. And then as far as the large open world RPG slash bigger games that demanded more of your time, we saw those far in between. But we did start to see that gap start to close, and it was probably towards the last part of last gen. And then definitely in this gen, you see way more games, a lot more games over these, especially over these last 3 years. I mean, I can't even tell you all the open world RPGs like GTA 5 and The Last of Us had a little bit of time to it. Skyrim, I put in 100 hours on that. I even dipped back to some old stuff like Rogue Galaxy. It was 100 hours. Even Final Fantasy 7. Right now, I'm in the midst of playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and my mind is always so open. I think for me, I'm so energetic when it comes to playing video games. It's harder for me to focus, and so trying to be able to just concentrate on the main story is not always easy, especially when you got to level up your character, level up the weapons, gather all the resources, and that's a whole nother thing in itself, in order to be able to withstand the battle that's going to present itself in front of you. Because sometimes you go into a battle or you go to a mission, a main mission, you think that you got to be at this certain level, and really you got to be like 2-3 levels above. I always play that in my head. Anytime I'm playing a game that I know I got to level up, I always try to think 2-3 levels above, just so I can be prepared, so it can be a little bit easier, not too challenging. And then when games are way too large, where what can mentally boggle me down is all the travel. And even if you have fast travel, you still have to gather resources in order to be able to have that right to be able to do the fast travel. They don't always let you just travel from one point to another point. So it's like on foot, you're just traveling like in real time from here to there. And it's crazy. It's the same experience I went through with Mafia 3. Mafia 3 didn't have no fast travel. So that can get you mentally boggled down, like to the point where you don't want to play the game. So it'll be to the point where I'll see the game in the console and I'll be like, nah, I don't want to play it today. I'll probably play it tomorrow. So I end up skipping days. So it gets like that, and I feel like that, and I go through that experience. Tell me if you go through the same thing. But yeah, I just thought it was a really interesting topic. It's just funny to me how the contrast and the changes that have occurred. Now we have more than enough open worlds to go through. I've had games for years and didn't never play, like Dragon Age Inquisition. I never got to play it because just because I didn't have time. I was already playing all these other games, and that's why little by little I've gravitated more towards the games that give me instant gratification. Now, if it's a phenomenal blockbuster AAA title or whatever, or a new IP that just got my attention, I'm gonna go ahead and play it, whether it's small, large, medium, whatever. But yeah, those are my thoughts on open world games and feeling like they are demanding, and then just even the farming and gathering of everything, just getting distracted with all the little bits and pieces that are scattered abroad against the land and all that other stuff. But yeah, tell me what your thoughts. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, leave comments below. Other than that, I'm Light Spilling. I'm out.